Welcome to fracking Indonesia, dudes.
We've been saying we were going to go to Indonesia for a long time, but now we're finally here. We had tickets before, and they got canceled.
By the best airline ever.
Cebu Pacific. So after all this time, we're finally here. First stop, Bali. It was the cheapest flight to Indonesia from the Philippines. So it's our first stop.
We got more cities and stuff ahead, so stay tuned if you aren't interested in Bali.
We understand Bali is a very touristy area and definitely doesn't represent Indonesian culture as much as maybe Java would, but that's where we're heading next, so stay tuned. The sun's pretty hot, but the air temperature is actually really nice. You can already feel the touristiness of this place.
Oh yeah.
Compared to where we just were. We were in the most non-tourist, other than Siargao, areas of the Philippines you can get, Mindanao.
And I gotta say, the traffic in this city is already insane, it seems like.
Oh yeah, it's nuts. There's so many fracking cars right outside our hotel on this street. Cars, cars, cars. We're heading to a restaurant that has a wide variety of Asian dishes that we can try. So we're gonna start here. It's 2 minutes. Hi. Hi. 2 minutes from our hotel. Easiest thing. Get some food. We haven't eaten in like 15 hours. Here it is. What a better way to start off your Indonesian trip by getting some Thai food?
Yeah.
Well, we did get Satay.
I got me some yellow curry.
Wow.
This is a decent portion of curry, my God.
It kind of looks just like a stew. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
How long do you let these cook?
We get to cook them ourselves.
Oh, epic.
One thing we've already noticed about Indonesia is this menu. Every single food item had 1, 2, or 3 chilies next to it.
Epic.
So we'll have to prepare ourselves for that.
I'm a little scared when we're not in the more touristy areas of Indonesia where they won't mention that.
I'm sure there's some places where they'll be like, oh, it's a bit spicy, are you sure? And we'll be like, maybe a little less. And then some, they just won't say a thing.
No.
And then we eat it and we're like, curry time. That's very good. I didn't get enough curry sauce in that bite, but it's really good. It's got the classic, like, I think more of like a green curry flavor, but it's very slightly spicy, so that's not, it's very manageable for a biscuit boy like myself. I'm curious. I know Malaysians eat with spoon and fork sometimes too. I wonder if Indonesians do too.
Hello. If the quality of the videos changed slightly, like different colorization, it's because we switched to a new phone.
Hopefully my phone is decent. I just had it repaired because I absolutely smashed it in Macau.
Well, I got some pad thai.
Look at the portions on that.
That's a lot. Always a good choice. I'll have to be trying this when we're in Bangkok as well, here after Indonesia and after Singapore and back to Malaysia.
Pad Thai has been one of your go-tos. I'm curious how it will be in Thailand.
Pad Thai is pretty dang good. I hope it's not too spicy. I'm going to put these on because I'm a fracking mad lad.
It was 1. Yours was 1, right? Chili?
Yeah, only 1 chili. So maybe it's not too bad. I'll even mix in these things. Why not? I'm not going to use the lime because I really do think too much citrus on things really ruins it for me. It just tastes like citrus, which is always disappointing.
And we don't associate citrus with savory.
No, citrus is like for a candy or something, you know? But let's dig right into this Pad Thai buckarooner.
Look at that Pad Thai buckarooner.
That's good. Ooh, the chilies definitely came through. Ooh, that's really good. Sometimes Pad Thai can be, if they put too much fish sauce on it for me, it's not as good. This one is a perfect blend. It's a little peanutty, it's a little spicy.
Noodles look solid.
And it's salty, savory. That's really good. The noodles are, yeah, nice quality. For some reason, they put a single shrimp on there as well. I wish they put more of those. That's actually pretty dang good. That's a really good shrimp. Really flavorful and tasty.
We got cook your own satay.
I don't know how you... Are they done?
I would assume it's sort of barbecue nation style.
Let's try this. Just our peanut sauce over here. Satay, peanut sauce. Here we go. Weird, the peanut sauce did not come through very much. It's really not too peanutty of a peanut sauce.
Interesting. All the other satay we've had has been very peanutty.
Yeah. Weird, 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 weird. Let me try to get more on there. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Looks like straight up peanut butter. It's really not that strong. It comes in at the very end, but the other satay we've got has been very like peanut first, chicken after. Wow, it's good quality chicken. It really just falls apart. Tastes good. Indonesia?
If you're wondering why we didn't get Indonesian food first, is because tourist places have some of the best variety of food in the world.
They don't. You can get anything you want. We will be hitting up the nasi goreng, the ayam, all that stuff that we can get. But hey, we got this. That's Indonesian, right? My plate's gone. That was good. Good Thai food.
Pretty solid.
We'll see if it's actually good or better in Thailand. There's only one way to find out. That was delicious.
It was very good.
Cost us 396,000 IDR.
So that's about $28 maybe?
Not cheap.
No?
So maybe Bali will be a little more expensive than we anticipated.
Oh my gosh.
Floss like a boss. Alright, buy that shirt right now.
And I just start whipping out the floss. I can totally do it. First impressions of this city in that short 2-minute walk, everything is just shops.
Lots of shops. Wow, this is extremely unpractical. We're heading to the beach. Apparently it goes, there's the fancy area of the city, which is the Seminyak or something like that.
We're Indonesians, we know how to pronounce it.
We're perfect at all languages. We're always really good. There's that's the rich area, or that's the more resort area. And then over on the other side of us, there's Kuta, which is like the party area, the hostels, the backpackers. And then there's Legian, which we're in, which I saw described as more of the like middle ground. It's not, there's still cheap places.
Lots of families.
More families, not as big of the party central. So we stayed in Legian. It's pretty chill. The traffic is insane.
It's crazy how insane the traffic is. And it is absurd to me how many tourists there are.
There are more white people than we've seen. We might be getting to the point soon where we see more white people here than we see in Georgia. So let's see how this beach is. I mean, this is like a world-renowned beach we're about to go to.
And we'll get to watch an epic sunset hopefully tonight. We got to see a Borneo sunset. How is a Balinese sunset?
A Balinese pasta?
Oh, I thought you were talking about ballin' like a shot caller.
Is there gonna be easy access to the beach? Or is it gonna be all bought up by resorts?
Hopefully not.
What the frick is this? Can we just walk through here? Let's fracking find out. Are we gonna get smashed by a car? Probably.
There's like a lot of statues in this city, it seems.
Yeah, a lot of statues. Some construction. Wow, yeah, this is, you could call this a touristy beach.
Oh my, yeah.
We thought Boracay in the Philippines was very touristy for a beach. This, I think, is gonna take the cake. It's all umbrellas.
It's like, the water doesn't seem like it would be as nice as Boracay, but...
Hi. Good.
Oh no, that's okay.
Oh, no thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just walking. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It doesn't seem like the water's as nice as Boracay, but the amount of space here is insane.
Yeah, I mean, holy, that goes on forever. Oh, the waves are pretty decent, actually.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a very big beach. Nothing's like, it's not white sand. It's just a nice, long, big beach.
Oh my God, it's big.
Of course.
Oh yeah, we probably could have wore our sandals.
I don't know. I didn't even think about that.
We have sandals.
Correct. Rip. Wow. Okay, yeah, we have a massive beach here.
What is that structure over there?
I don't know. Some sort of, Did the volcano just erupt way the frack?
I don't know, that's what it looks like.
What is that? There's a massive structure, building, statue, fracking thing right ahead.
This is the south, right?
Yeah.
The water park should be somewhere over there.
There's the airport. They got boogie boards.
Oh!
Fracking boogie
Oh,
boards!
it's really bright.
It is super bright. When you're facing this direction, you're just black.
What do you say to me? I can't see anything right now.
Wow.
Seems like this city has a lot of cool statues. Like when we first drove to the airport, all the roundabouts would have stuff in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, there's one there. There's one there. There's one down the beach more. We're gonna head down, just walking towards Kuta down the beach here. And this is gonna be kind of our first time in Indonesia exploring Bali.
Bali!
Ballin'! We're just walking that beach life.
Beaching, beaching, beaching. This beach is fragging massive.
So big. I mean, it seems like it goes all the way down to that airport.
I'm curious to see if like other beaches, we're not much of the beach people, so we won't really be going to too many, but I'm curious if there's much more picturesque beaches on Bali. I would assume there is, because this is just the closest one to the city.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of some really nice white sand beaches. The one on that Pandita Island over there looks like it's super nice. The waves also match like what we would want in a beach. Nice like shoulder height waves are always fun to go after. So maybe we'll be able to find that. I don't know if we'll be able to get to that island or how you get there. We have to look that up.
We don't know how to do anything here. This is, each time we go to a new country we say this, but this is the least research we've ever done to go to a place. And this is like, some people have exact planned itineraries for like weeks when they come here. And we just have no clue what we're doing. It's probably a mistake, but.
It's the thing for us is, we always have the thing where we're like, it's more fun to just throw ourselves in there for the first vlog and then just see what happens. And we can always come back because we're in Asia. That's what we always say. We can always come back because we're gonna miss things because we don't have a scooter.
This was a big problem in our Mindanao series recently. We don't know how to ride a scooter yet. And we don't have an IDP right now, it's expired. So that seems to be the best way to get around here and the cheapest by far, and we're budget travelers.
The only way for us to do a lot of the things here in Bali is to buy tours. And a lot of these tours are between like $40 and $150. And that's not something per person. And that's not something that we're really wanting to spend right now. We might just have to kind of just jump to these cities, check out the cities like we always have done. We just kind of go jump into like more of the local areas or the tourist areas, and then just kind of see what adventures we can get into. And then hopefully next time we come back, and we do plan to come back to Indonesia, we can have scooter abilities and IDP and actually go out in the country and find things that we'll actually want to do. Sitting at the beach, really, I mean, it's nice for a day. I don't know if we can do it more than a day.
I'm sure we'll be able to figure out possibly in the future, but please leave us some comments. I will describe our travel style and you guys can leave what you think we would like. We like to rent transportation and drive to nature spots where no one is and just walk around. Waterfalls, mountains, cool hiking trails in the middle of nowhere. That's what we want. If there's places in Indonesia for that, let us know. Or even like cool secluded beaches that not many people are at. There's some cool cliffs by it, stuff like that. Bali will probably be just kind of a relaxing trip for us. We'll get into some cool stuff, hang out in the nice weather. It's beautiful right now, my God. It feels great, it feels great. We've been in Asia for a long time dealing with these hot weathers. This time of day is just perfect. Bali will just be our introductory to Indonesia. It's probably the best way to go, honestly, if you're gonna jump in, is start with the most touristy area and then slowly get into less touristy areas so you can acclimatize yourself a little bit. Let's go surfing. I hope you enjoy this silhouette video of us. Oh yeah, true. It's very bright behind us. We've basically walked down the entire beach. It looks like it ends somewhere over there. We walked down the Kuta section, which is the most popular section. And now we have this fracking thing, which I don't know what it is, but there's a massive statue on top that's like really, really big. Is that like Hindu? Isn't Bali Hindu? There are. Yeah, there's a lot of Hindus here. I don't know if there's a Hindu god that rides a turtle, but maybe. Is that the world turtle? Like the turtle, the world is on the turtle's back? Look, there is like land on top of the turtle's back. It might be. Is that the world turtle? It might be the world turtle. What is that building? Is it that they literally just make this building for this statue? There's nothing inside. Weird.
We're gonna have to really get far back in order to see it. Oh, here's another thing right here. It's crazy, a beachy tourist destination like this has so many historical things in it too.
Yeah, look at all this.
It's really cool. There's a temple right here on the beach. It seems to be closed, but it's here. It's pretty cool. And there's this guy up here.
They're able to work the culture in with the culture and the religion and with the tourism. It's not very common, actually.
It's really not. A lot of places they decide if it's going to be culture or it's going to be international tourism, like beach.
Or sometimes they'll even they'll push like a fake representation of their culture that's like the exaggerated version to attract tourists.
We kind of saw some of that in Saigon, Vietnam, which is a very like non-traditional city, but they still had some like traditional like things that didn't seem authentic.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no. Dun 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 dun. Are you sad about that?
Is that a bad thing?
It's terrible. I can't believe that they did this in Bali. They
Guys,
support Hitler in Bali.
everything revolves around Western history.
And this? Come on, Balinese. I'm not gonna eat your pasta anymore.
I'm not gonna bala shakala anymore.
Dang nabbit. Oh, a big step. It looks like this temple area has been like closed down for a while. None of these stalls appear to have anything in them. And it looks like the temple has been closed for a while.
Ghost town, Bali?
Based on how much traffic we've seen, it's definitely a ghost town.
Oh yeah, yeah. And all the tourists? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's like a beach walk up here now. It's a very interesting area. It's actually very chill for how many tourists are here.
It's very chill. If there's a place that you really want to chill out at, this is definitely a good spot.
You can just chillax in Bali. I mean, I think that's what most people do. We just don't do that many chillaxing vacations. If we're chillaxing, it's probably just in air conditioning in a hotel room somewhere.
Sleeping.
Sleeping, yeah, sleeping is our chillaxing. The sun. Wow, that is very bright. Did they burn somebody at the stake right there?
Oh.
A tree was on fire on the side of this walkway, and of course I turned off the camera right before, and a branch fell off and almost landed on a baby in a stroller.
Yeah, it was like a big branch too.
And of course, didn't get it on camera. Things only happen when we turn off the camera.
We actually were also attacked by a crocodile 20 seconds before we turned on the camera too.
Dang
and
nabbit.
it actually ripped my leg off. But in the time, I also went to the hospital and got it reconnected.
Oh, that's a really good job. I don't even notice. And it's fully functional
Fully
already?
functioning.
All right, we're starting to get to the resort areas, it looks like. Seems like there's just a bunch of smaller hotels and like shops right here and restaurants, and then it turns into more resorts down on the other side, and now we're on a resort side here again.
It's at least nice that the resorts aren't like cutting off the beach.
Yeah.
Like it seems like they'll still let you walk around, but
They must have made that a thing here in Bali, is to have, this is public beach and the resorts can be on the public beach. They don't own the beach. Oh, a dog. Which I'm sure at other parts of the island, that is not the case. It is the resort owns the beach. Oh, there's a mall right there, interesting.
oh.
We've never been in an Indonesian mall before, and we're the mall guys. I like that they put the sign up before the mall's done.
Gotta make sure people know. And then they'll soft open it too.
Yeah, true, they probably will. The restaurants will have half the menu. Oh yeah.
The funky song.
Funky.
Everybody's in the funky blowout.
Very funky.
All the resorts are very nice.
Yeah, look at that resort. We could have definitely stayed at a very nice resort here. They weren't that expensive either for like something like this. Right on the beach, nice big pool. Really walking down this boardwalk, you kind of get the feel for what the town of Bali is, or this area of Bali, this strip is really the feel for it.
Very chill.
Very chill. Everyone's just here to relax, buy their margaritas or whatever people drink here, and just relax on the beach. Even people walking, nobody's really talking much. Occasionally a bar will have some songs. There's a lot of people just like running down the beach, getting their exercise in. I mean, listen, right now, I feel like I have to talk quiet because it's so peaceful right here. So peaceful. There's like no noise. It's just the sound of the waves. It's beautiful. And you have this. It's another temple.
I'm sure if you're an Indonesian, you can relate to this as well. But being in like the cities of the Philippines, just having constant traffic, just super dense cities, so much going on all the time. It feels weird to just have such peaceful.
It's not as peaceful once you go in 3 blocks though.
No.
But here, very peaceful.
Once we get to Jakarta, I'm curious how crazy of a city that will be.
Jakarta is a big city, and we know the traffic there is supposed to be terrible. There's some very calm kites in the sky. They're not moving at all.
Can't tell where they're coming from.
No, you can't see the string at all. They're like invisible. They just... Where the heck are they coming from? I don't see anybody like... Oh, there's so many.
Are they just really long strings?
They might be. Are they just sitting in the ground? Why would they all be right here? We have really left the tourist area. It's so calm now.
Every time we go to these crazy tourist places, we just walk like 10 minutes and all of a sudden they're just gone. It's so weird to us.
A lot of the tourists really like to accumulate in one area, always.
It feels weird to walk on the left side of the sidewalk again.
True. We're back in the left side driving. Seems like we're coming back around to some sort of tourist area. No, thank you.
Guys, we have a question. How often is it that Indonesian tourists come to Bali?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like, we heard about this place. It's basically more tourists than actual locals. And I mean, it almost seems like 50-50. It really does.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the question. Let us know in the comments. Do Indonesians actually come to Bali, or do they go other places like Bandung, Lombok, stuff like that? Or like other places in Java? I know people from Jakarta. There's a bunch of
Mount Bromo.
Yeah, stuff like that. That's the type of stuff I think we would enjoy more, other than like places like this. Set up some sort of banquet wedding thing here. It's like Bangalore when we walked into a wedding.
We crashed a wedding. Hey, it's me, Owen Wilson.
Well, we can get to this massive statue over here.
For sunset.
Sunset by the statue! Wow, look at all the boats on the beach right here. And then this hole. Ho ho! Epic. Is this a hole to China? Whoa! We won't go to China anymore.
Yeah.
We go to like South America.
That's always what people, kids in the US, if you're digging a hole, it's to China. But I don't think people in Indonesia would say that.
They'd say, I'm digging a hole to Colombia or
Probably.
Bolivia or something. I don't know. Somewhere over there probably. Statue. Wow, this is one of the most horrifying creatures I've ever seen in my whole life. That fracking thing is scary. And his turtle also looks like it could
It's got a big
carnivore
buck
you.
tooth. It's like a friggin' boss in like a Final Fantasy game or something.
Yeah. The turtle god.
I'm trying to do his teeth. I can't really do it very well.
Oh, the airport is right there. We've walked all the way to the airport.
We could have avoided that taxi yesterday.
Oh, we could have just walked on our bags down the beach.
Like
wow, look at that. That was really cool in the sunset.
Like we were saying earlier, you just walk a little bit further and then all of a sudden the tourists disappear.
Yeah, there's no tourists here anymore. And this is like a super cool stuff, or a super cool statue here, and there's no tourists here now. I mean, I guess they're probably all tourists, but
Yeah.
no more foreign tourists.
No more.
Or non-Southeast Asian tourists. When we say foreigners, we just mean white people, because that's usually what people in the Philippines refer to foreigners as. Wow, cool.
Very interesting. Airport beach.
Who knew that an airport could have such an epic beach?
Look at it. I mean, it's got the nice line of palm trees and everything.
Bali is paradise, and even the airport is paradise. Look at that.
The dream of Hera.
All right, we're gonna do a full cover after
Oh,
this.
all right, and the music video.
Yep, full cover.
Another big kite coming in.
Holy nuts, that's a huge kite. Goofy? We laughed and ride. I'm a Goofy over here, I'm a Goofy over there.
If you don't understand that, no one does.
It's very detailed.
It's very snazzy.
And there's like a woman right there, and then there's like I don't know what animal that is.
She's surfing on a dragon.
That is insane.
I don't like the dragon. His claws are weirding me out.
Because they're 3-pronged. We're gonna go see the sunset. Our first Balinese sunset. We got a Bornean sunset, we've seen a Philippine sunset, and we've seen a Minnesotan sunset.
I don't know where else we've seen this. Oh, a Costa Rican sunset.
Yeah. Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
Don't make sure not to correct.
Gilarong Naik and correct. Alright, do not climb this thing. I know I speak Indonesian. I'm very, very intelligent. That's a very nice sunset. Wow. It's very romantic. Hold my hand right now. Now, 100 comments. Are you guys a couple?
I really like these gays.
You're like, oh, maybe they just typed the wrong letter, right?
We got it too much for that to be true.
Ooh.
Is there like a sandbar over there? Or is it the waves just capping?
I don't know. Yeah, that'd be weird for them to cap out there if there wasn't a sandbar. But there's rocks.
Yeah.
Or a herd of seals.
Must be pretty shallow though. I think it's a herd of seals.
We'll wait a little bit for it to hit the horizon, but that is gorgeous. Who knew such a long sleeping day in Bali could be so beautiful?
Oh, look at the mountain. Or is that a cloud?
Whoa, that is a mountain. Whoa, there's a huge mountain over there. Look at that thing. That might be that volcano.
It's just a reminder. Don't always just keep looking one direction.
Yeah. One
Look
direction.
around.
You don't know you're beautiful. That might be the big volcano that some of the lists said you should climb, or it's cool to climb, but it's also very active, so a lot of times it's closed. Once again, it's probably hard to get out there without a bike.
Or if you can get out there, then you can't get back.
Yeah, true. That's been our problem. Getting there, easy. Getting back, hard.
Should we be a weirdo and just walk straight?
Yeah, like a random man in Saba. Just walk directly on the path of the sun right here. Eventually it will engulf you, and you will become one with the sea. Poseidon,
Oh, I thought you said sun at first. I was trying to think of like a sun, what a sun would do.
Ride a chariot like Apollo?
Yeah.
Wow, wasn't that beautiful?
That was pretty freaking nice. Nice way to end off, not even end off, we still got a little bit to do, but nice way to end off our walk.
Yeah, and now we have to walk all the way back.
Walk? You mean swim?
Oh, it wouldn't take that long. It's probably the quicker way, I would assume.
Oh yeah, we're strong swimmers.
If you want to get away from some of the tourists, but you still want to see a beautiful sunset, more relaxing, less loud, I would recommend go to this statue and sit behind it.
There's definitely less loud. It just depends on when the planes are leaving.
Yeah, so you can just sit there. Not many people. There's maybe like 20 people along that thing with us.
And there's like just like a nice. It wasn't like big waves where it's like just like.
And you could sit without getting your butt all sandy. I'd recommend going there for a nice Balinese sunset.
Balinese?
Pasta?
Bologna? We're in Bologna? Is this Italy or Indonesia?
Italy. We left the beach. We're heading to a mall down here. Hopefully there's an ATM in the mall and we can get some money because we have none.
The ATM we went through at the airport, which is usually where which is usually where the scams did not have a fee.
Let's try this one. Party truck. Bad news. Looked at my wallet. My card is not in there. Hopefully it's in the hotel room. If it's not,
I did not bring my wallet, so we were not able to get any cash to purchase any drinks or anything like that.
We have 3,500, which I don't think is enough to buy much of anything.
That's like very little money.
Frack. We're screwed. Our first taste of an Indonesian mall. Are you ready for Indonesian Mall?
I couldn't hear you because of that music, but I'm ready for the mall.
Let's see what it's like on the inside. No guards. AC. The goal, find somewhere that takes Amex so we can drink, or else we're gonna frack and die.
They have money changer at the label on there, not ATM.
There's just money changers everywhere. Everywhere, way more than ATMs. And usually those things have a not correct exchange rate, so you end up paying a lot more. Aussie pies sold here. Whoa! The heck is that thing? A meat pie with ketchup on top?
That is abysmal.
It doesn't sound very good.
Oi, I'm not gonna be Aussie and I eat Aussie boy.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oh my god.
Oh, ho, ho.
Is that a Zippo?
That's a Zippo, dude. A frackin' Zippo on a bike.
I don't know how I feel about that.
We looked at the menus of KFC and Burger King to see if there's anything interesting. KFC, maybe there's like one or two things. And Burger King, there seem to be a few things that would be interesting.
Hey guys, we found a way to use money. I have Apple Pay. So guess what we got? The most thirst-quenching possible beverage.
A Milo Super Float and a Fanta Super Float.
Look at that.
What is going to be better? I don't know. Milo has not been a favorite of mine thus far.
Pretty, no pun intended, mild flavor.
Yeah. So, but we're in Indonesia, and I know it's very popular in here in Malaysia. So it was the advertised one on the menu. So I'll try it. Oh, that's good.
Is it sort of like a shake?
Not really. It's just like it's kind of like a really chocolatey milk, and this makes it a tiny bit creamier. Having the ice cream in there. It's a lot chocolatey, definitely a word.
Definitely.
Than in Malaysia when we got the Milo. Like a lot more. So I wonder.
Apparently people say you're supposed to add sugar to it.
Yeah, if you want it to be actually sweet. That's pretty good. Super Float. Our first taste of Indonesian Burger King. A Super Float. You got Fanta. I don't even know what kind of Fanta it is. It's very red.
Let me see if I can just get down to the Fanta first. Oh, it's medicine flavored.
Medicine flavored. Fun.
Like the strawberry or the cherry.
I like the strawberry one generally.
It's cherry, I think.
Ah.
It reminds me of the F&N drink you got in Sabah.
I did not prefer that.
It's
but
almost exactly like that.
I do usually like strawberry Fanta. What is it going to be like with some ice cream mixed in?
Maybe like a strawberry shake with ice. That's pretty dang good, actually. It's not at all like a strawberry shake, but it's pretty dang good. Getting the ice cream mixing in there miles down the crazy Fanta flavor and smooths it out with like creaminess. I don't know. I'm satisfied with that. I'm also super thirsty right now.
So, if I saw that, if I ordered a strawberry shake and that came out, I'd be very concerned.
I would too, and I would also be disappointed.
Not half bad.
Now we just need to walk all the way back.
Oh, what the heck? That woman looked very disgusted. she was looking at the fish and she was like,
That's how it's fresh.
They have the poor fish just in a tiny bottle. They go to prison and then they get executed.
Peace, homies.
Peace. Well, we're kind of down like the strip here. There's a lot of restaurants. We, once again, don't have any money unless the place accepts Apple Pay. So hopefully somebody somewhere does.
Possible.
A sports bar. Never trust a club sandwich. Mine is just mostly tomatoes, and I fragging hate tomatoes. But they are French fries.
Are the fries?
Oh, very salty. That's good. I'm gonna put it on my Kingfisher. I got a club sandwich. It's a pretty basic one. It's got some bacon on it, a little slice of turkey, some cheese, and some lettuce. It could use some more meat, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But it's a sandwich. It tastes pretty fresh. I kind of wanted something. Honestly, I didn't really know what I wanted. You, on the other hand, did not go the fresh route.
I got Balinese fish and chips.
What does that mean? They just put some onions and peppers on it?
It's like a slightly, the picture made it look like it was different fried, so maybe it's a bit crunchier on the outside. And then yeah, instead of tartar sauce, it's like a Balinese sauce.
Hopefully it's not spicy.
It might be. Yeah, the portion's a bit bigger than I expected.
Is that actually sauce, or is it just a bowl of oiled up
Looks like the
onions?
same that's on here.
Yeah, it does. Hot. Ouch. Pain without love. I love my watery fish.
The inside is so hot. The outside isn't too hot, but the inside burns my tongue. It's like a tangy, oniony sort of peppery mix on there. That's interesting. On fish and chips. Very interesting.
Hey, trying something that's the same but with something else on it.
I think I would go for the normal one next time.
Epic. Walking the streets.
Not too much interesting right now, just kind of like a cool, like, I don't know, shopping street, I guess.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. It seems a lot older than the other area we were in. As you can see, it's like, it's darker, there's not as much lights, but they got it.
The roads aren't as good as all the other roads.
But they have Yoshinoya, McDonald's, KFC. They have all the fast food restaurants
So
here.
you're saying round 2 for food.
I mean, they do have a mud pie McFlurry and a waffle bowl. It's time for round 2. Hard Rock Cafe.
Let's go. We need to get a t-shirt here.
Oh, we do. We need a t-shirt in every single one.
Oh, we went to one in Italy and we walked out because it was too expensive for us.
It was so expensive. We saw the prices and we're like, wow, this is more expensive than all of the delicious Italian food we've been eating. Why would we eat here? And then we left and went somewhere better.
And then continued to eat pasta nonstop.
Yep. We had pasta 14 days in a row. Look at the moon right there. And then there's Venus or Mars or some cracking planet right next
Probably
to it.
cracking Neptune.
Neptune, that would be interesting if you could see Neptune. Wow, Pizza Hut has free Wi-Fi. Why aren't we there right now?
Seems to be a lot of Wi-Fi in the city.
Yeah, they actually give you free Wi-Fi. Some countries it's not the case. It's actually kind of popping in there.
Nice in there.
We might have to try Pizza Hut here. It has super good reviews, like 4.5 we're talking reviews.
And very, very unique item.
Yeah, so I think we got to get a meat monster at Pizza Hut one of these nights.
It was, that looked like a fancy establishment. My God.
Dang Pizza Hut.
Yeah, dude.
We have literally been asked if we want a bike 100 times.
What's like the deal with that? When stuff like that happens, it's some sort of scam or something.
Definitely.
What's the deal? Please let us know.
In Vietnam, I read online after the fact that they'll get you on the bike and then they'll bring you some in a sketchy area of the town and then make you pay more to get back. That sounds like a rough one.
Realistically speaking, if they want to get people on their bike, they should be going to where people are waiting for transportation, not sitting and watching people who are already walking.
Yeah, in the super trafficy areas too, it doesn't really make much sense. Well, we're on the inside of this mall thing in Bali. It was kind of just the beach walk. And there's Pikachu. Look at Pikachu. I was concerned there for a second if there was actually a person
but
inside.
then it started doing something else.
Yeah, it was just going like this the whole time.
They may be having a seizure in there.
This is interesting. There's the food venture Yuck. Yuck. That doesn't make me want to
What
eat
the
there.
heck?
Oh, there's carnival games. Cool. Hey, buckaroos. What do they get fed? They're not like swarming us right now like the Bellevue. Some epic carnival games. What an interesting place Bali is. It is literally the ultimate tourist spot.
You can do anything here.
If you're a beach tourist, they got it. If you're a mountain tourist, they got that too. If you like amusement parks, water parks are right here.
Malls.
They got fracking everything. They even have like a lot of different restaurants. Like they have Hard Rock Cafe, Bubblegum Shrimp, Johnny Rockets, which is only ever seen in touristy areas.
And then also, they got the like classic, like every single country gets their own restaurant. Like,
The heck, did that koi just jump out of the water?
or
Scary.
someone dropped a rock on one. They have the classic, like, they'll have like a Greek restaurant or a Thai restaurant.
German
like,
restaurant.
Yeah, like the classic, like, pretty dang good versions of them.
And this is just an indoor mall. You can feel the AC coming from inside the shops, but the mall itself doesn't have AC. There's these weird things that are definitely, people are being tortured inside of there.
I feel bad for them. They just have to stand there all day.
Oh my gosh, they're everywhere.
Interesting little mall complex.
Very interesting. It would be nice to be able to like buy some, this is a dead end. Back we go. It would be nice if we had some money to like buy, like
Play a carnival game.
yeah, but we have nothing. Bali has been cool actually. We were a little nervous at the beginning. We're like, is this gonna be a little too touristy for us? But it's kind of cool. They have so many different restaurants to choose from, and we found chill areas.
The reason we were scared is from recent places we've gone, Ho Chi Minh City, which was a bit too touristy, we think, wasn't one of our favorites. We still really enjoyed it, but it wasn't one of our favorites. Consistently, our least favorite places in the Philippines were the touristy beach destinations.
Yeah.
Still obviously very cool.
This one seems like you can find chill places. Might just have to walk an hour. The traffic is so bad that it takes just as long to walk as it does to drive, which is insane.
Earlier we checked a thing and it was literally 50-minute walk or a 45-minute car ride.
It's insane. Dang, they have a supermarket. That would have been... Let's check out a supermarket. What do they got in there? Sugar! Oh, we're back at the hotel, guys. What a great day in Bali.
It was a great day. We got to feel out the city/beach and the tourist infrastructure of the city,
Yeah.
basically.
Pretty much. Bali seems pretty cool. It'll be pretty chill. There's a lot of food here to frack and eat. A lot of food. And we even got some like snacks to try and a bunch of stuff.
But here is our hotel.
Oh! So this hotel is Grandma's hotel in Legian. We got 2 beds that are actually just basically 1 bed.
Just kind of like a king bed with a line in the middle.
We have the epic street view where you can hear the super loud motorcycles down there every once in a while.
And you get to watch people that go in that pool on the other side.
Ah.
And the most important part
The
is
bathroom? Oh, I can see your silhouette. I can watch you poop now. Epic.
I'm duking it here.
I could just do this. Hi. But I'd be able to
You could do
smell
that.
it.
Water pressure was good in the shower.
Watch this. That's pretty snaz. Bidet water pressure? Pretty good.
Yeah, it's solid. It cleans the bum, that's for sure.
The bum. Bed test? Oh, there's a lot of stuff on the bed for the bed test.
Pretty comfortable. We slept very well through our tiredness yesterday.
Yeah, we did. We had a
Last
nice long sleep, so it was very needed. And then we walked so many. Oh, let's see how much we walked. 18,000 steps.
Jeez. I mean, I guess at one point, I think maybe when we were watching the sunset, it was 9,000. So.
We walked all the way back
We
and
walk
back.
all the way back.
8.23 nautical miles.
That's quite a few nautical miles.
That is the longest we've walked in a long time.
We didn't walk much in our Mindanao tour.
No, we took a lot of taxis because we're very lazy. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. We will be going out tomorrow exploring some more Bali and some more Indonesia stuff.
I'm coming with, right?
No, you're not, you fracker.